In this video, you will discover how conscious breathing can reprogram your mind, alter your reality, and attract everything you desire. Blending the hidden teachings of Jesus from the apocryphal Gospels with the timeless principles of Napoleon Hill. We'll dive into why manifestation fails for so many, exploring the biological survival state, the brainwaves that shape your destiny, the divine pause, Kumbhaka, and the 1-1-1 breath technique, an ancient secret that unlocks the quantum field. With real-life stories, guided practices of up to 15 minutes, and deep reflections, we'll connect spiritual wisdom with practical action for spiritual and material prosperity. If you feel there's a dormant power within you, leave a yes in the comments and prepare for an experience that could change your life forever. The hidden power of breathing. What if I told you that something as simple as breathing could reprogram your mind, alter your reality, and attract anything you desire? Would you believe it? We live in an era where manifestation has become a trend. People repeat affirmations like, "I am rich," in front of the mirror, create vision boards with seaside mansions, visualize perfect relationships and luxury cars. But why, despite all this, do so many remain stuck, feeling their dreams slipping further away? The answer is unsettling and goes beyond the mind. Most are trapped in a biological survival state. While you struggle to maintain positive thoughts, your body sends opposing signals. The nervous system panics. The brain operates in frantic beta waves, 14 to 30 hertz. Your heart races and cortisol floods your system. In this scenario, the subconscious mind, responsible for 95% of your life from daily decisions to deep habits, simply ignores your conscious commands. It's like trying to plant flowers in barren soil. Nothing thrives. In the apocryphal Gospels, like the Gospel of Thomas, discovered in Nag Hammadi in 1945, Jesus offers an enigmatic clue. If you bring forth what is within you, it will save you. If you do not, it will destroy you. Perhaps he was pointing to breathing as a portal to that inner light, a secret reserved for initiated disciples like Mary Magdalene and Thomas. Modern science confirms it. Deep breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, known as rest and digest, reducing stress and allowing the brain to enter alpha waves, 8 to 13 hertz, the state of creativity and receptivity. But why is this so powerful? Because breathing is the missing link between the conscious mind, subconscious, and the quantum field, a concept uniting physiology, neuroscience, and ancestral wisdom overlooked for centuries. Let's reflect. How many times have you tried to manifest something, true love, vibrant health, or financial freedom, and felt an internal block? That block begins with your breath. Most breathe as if being chased by an invisible lion, short, quick, shallow breaths. The nervous system interprets this as a constant threat, keeping the body in survival mode, where the focus is merely to survive, not to create. Try this now. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 6. Repeat for 3 minutes, and notice how your body begins to calm down. This simple practice could be the first step to transcending the ego, as Jesus suggested, and opening space for abundance. How the body transforms energy into reality. It's not your mind that's hindering your manifestation, it's your biology. And this might be one of the most uncomfortable truths for those diving into self-awareness. While you believe you need to think more positively or visualize harder, what truly sabotages your life is the state your body lives in most of the time. Imagine your nervous system as a conductor leading the symphony of your existence. If it's in chaos, with irregular breathing, tense muscles, and adrenaline rushing, the orchestra plays out of tune and nothing flows. In Gnostic texts, like the Gospel of Philip, Jesus speaks of unifying the inner and outer, suggesting a harmony that begins in the physical body. Most people breathe as if fleeing an invisible predator, short, rapid, shallow breaths. The asympathetic system interprets this as a constant threat, keeping the body in survival mode, where the focus is merely to survive, not to create. Conscious breathing, however, changes this game. When you breathe deeply, you activate the vagus nerve, a superconductor that runs throughout the body, connecting the brain, heart, lungs, and viscera. This nerve is the central axis of your state of calm, focus, and regeneration, the reset button no one taught you to use. Napoleon Hill in Think and Grow Rich interviewed men like Thomas Edison and Andrew Carnegie, distilling principles like burning desire and persistence. But Hill didn't explicitly mention breathing, perhaps because intuitively these men used an aligned inner state which breathing provides. Let's bring a story. Edwin C. Barnes, a young man with no resources, dreamed of becoming Edison's partner. For years, he faced rejections but maintained impeccable focus. His conscious breathing, even if instinctive, aligned his energy, and he eventually achieved his goal. Try this now. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale for 8, for 5 minutes. Feel how your body becomes fertile ground for new ideas. This coherence between body and mind is what attracts synchronicities, as Hill observed, and reflect Jesus' call to lose your life to gain it, an invitation to let go of the ego and embrace creation. Want to turn this practice into real transformation? The Money Script combines ancient wisdom with modern techniques, offering guided meditations, deep reflections, and a 60-day plan for spiritual and material prosperity. Click the link in the description or pinned comments now, and don't let this opportunity pass. Start your journey today.
Breathing is not just a physical act. It's a bridge between the conscious mind, subconscious, and the quantum field, where all possibilities exist. When we change the rhythm of our breathing, we shift from beta waves, 14 to 30 Hz, linked to anxiety and a racing mind, to alpha waves, 8 to 13 Hz, ideal for creativity, intuition, and learning. Neuroscientific studies show that pauses in breathing, like Kumbhaka, increase cerebral blood flow by up to 20%, activating the prefrontal cortex, responsible for focus and decision-making, and areas like the hippocampus, tied to memory and insight. Jesus, in Luke 17:21, declared, "The kingdom of God is within you." Perhaps he taught this pause as a direct access to inner divinity, a secret shared in private dialogues with disciples like Thomas. In the apocryphal Gospels, such as the Gospel of Mary, there are hints of inner practices that may include conscious breathing. Napoleon Hill, on the other hand, spoke of faith as vivid emotional visualization, and breathing creates the internal state for that. Let's explore a practice. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale for 8. Pause for 4 for 10 minutes. Close your eyes, feel your body, and visualize a clear desire. Say, "I live in peace and abundance." Feel the emotions as if it's already real. Ancient traditions, like Indian yoga with pranayama and Chinese Taoism with qigong, have always pointed to breathing as the bridge between body and spirit. The Essenes, a mystical community that may have influenced John the Baptist and Jesus, used meditations, including breath control for purification. Modern science has only confirmed what the ancients knew. When you breathe with presence, you change your body chemistry, your vibrational field, and, consequently, your reality. When breathing pauses, the universe responds. There's an almost invisible moment between inhalation and exhalation, a brief yet profound instant where time seems to slow down. Ancient yogic masters called this Kumbhaka, the divine pause, considered a portal to samadhi, a state of union with the whole. Science explains it. During this pause, there's a slight buildup of carbon dioxide in the blood, which increases cerebral perfusion, nourishing areas like the anterior cingulate cortex, linked to empathy and intuition, while reducing prefrontal cortex activity, silencing the inner dialogue. In the apocryphal Gospels, Jesus used strategic silences in his teachings, perhaps to guide disciples into this total presence. The vagus nerve, activated by the pause, harmonizes body and mind, and the reticular activating system, RAS, a reality filter in the brain, begins to detect synchronicities instead of threats. Think of the parable of the sower. Seeds grow only in fertile soil, and the pause creates that soil. Try this now. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale for 8, pause for 4 for 15 minutes. Sit or lie down, silence the external world, and visualize a scene of abundance. Feel the void between the breaths. Hill would say this focus is what led Barnes to success. Combine it with a clear plan. This pause isn't just physical, it's a space where the quantum field opens and the universe responds to your vibration. 111 breaths and the code of instant manifestation. Now we arrive at the 111 breath technique, a neurosensory, energetic, and vibrational protocol that reprograms the subconscious and aligns you with the quantum field. The foundation is simple yet powerful. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, the divine pause, exhale for 8, and repeat 111 times. Before starting, sit or lie down comfortably, silence your environment, close your eyes, and feel your body as if waking from a dream. Set a clear intention, not something vague like, I want money, but something vivid and emotional, like, I am abundance manifested in harmony. Visualize that reality. Smell the air of your dream home. Feel the warmth of true love, the energy of vibrant health. During the 111 breaths, repeat the mantra "so" on the inhale and "hum" on the exhale. In Sanskrit, "so-hum" means "I am that," a direct declaration to the universe and subconscious, affirming, I am part of the whole. I am what I desire. This sound isn't just a mantra, it's a vibrational code that creates resonance. Words cease to be mere sounds and become frequency, making the body vibrate. In yogic texts, the energy channels Ida, lunar, calming, and pingala, solar, active, balance, and sushumna, the central channel along the spine, activates. Energy rises like a beam of light, activating the chakras, subtle centers echoing the spiritual mysteries Jesus may have learned on journeys to the East, according to some scholars. In the first days, the mind will resist. You might lose count, feel discomfort or impatience. That's normal. The body will try to pull you back to autopilot. Persist, because the more you practice, the more your body learns to inhabit this state of creation. Repeat for 20 minutes now, guided. Inhale for 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8. feel the nadis align. At the end, breathe normally and dive into deep gratitude. Not the mechanical, thank you for nothing, but the kind that says, it's already mine. It's done. The RAS will seek reflections of that vibration in the physical world. This journey is just the beginning. The Money Script and Napoleon Hill's books like Think and Grow Rich amplify your transformation with meditations and success secrets. Subscribe, hit the bell, comment with the Jesus or Hill quote that resonated most with you, turn it into your mantra, and share with those who need to awaken. May your life blossom with abundance. Until next time.